Good morning, everyone. Today we are discussing about material issue pricing. You know very well we have four methods of material issue pricing. One is FI, FO. FIFO means first in first out method. Second one is LIFO, last in first out. Third one is simple average method. Fourth one is weighted average method. So first I will explain one problem with FIFO method, that is first in first out method. Just you see and observe. The same problem will be explained for FIFO, for simple average method and weighted average method in the consecutive classes. So be silent and hear carefully. So see here, this is the problem already I wrote for the purpose of saving video footage. So record the following transactions in stores ledger for pricing the materials issued according to A. FIFO method, B. LIFO method, and simple average method and weighted average method. So first we have January 1st balance 100 units at the rate of rupees 10 per unit. Then we have three purchases. That is January 15 we purchased 40 units at 11 rupees, and February 25 we purchased 60 units at 12 rupees. March 25 we purchased 50 units at 10 rupees. Purchase order number is immaterial here. Don't consider purchase order number and requisition note number. For the purpose of making answer, this purchase order number, requisition note number is immaterial. But in real world, this is very important to know the number of purchases and number of requisitions. Then we have issues. On January 20 we have 24, we have 80 units issued. On February 10 we issued 30 units. On March 10 we issued 40 units. Here the very simple, only one simple logic to do the problem is only we have to see at how much price this 80 units are issued, at how much price this 30 units are issued, at how much price this 40 units are issued. This is the only question. So what is the question is at how much price this 80 units is issued, at how much price this 30 units is issued, at how much price this 40 units are issued. This is the simple problem. After see here. For the sake of convenience, I made a total table. Actually, this table seems to be peculiar, but it is very simple. Date column, second one receipts column, third one issues column, fourth one balance column. That's all. But the receipts column is divided into quantity, price, total. And issue column is divided into quantity, price, total, and the balance column divided into quantity, price, total. So this seems to be very so sometimes you may not comprehend, but after doing the problem you think this whole experience is very easy to make the problem. Then date and particular sum. So I will do the problem. See, so first January 1st we have balance, opening balance. How much opening balance we have? We have 100 units. We have opening balance at 10 rupees. That is 1000 rupees opening balance is there. The same you record in quantity also. That is you have to record the balance. That is end balance on January 1st end balance is same. That is 100 units we have at 10 rupees at 1000. Next we have what is the next date after January 1st? What is the next date? Obviously that is January 15th. January 15th. You take January 15th. January 15th purchase. How many units are purchased on January 15th? You see, 40 units at 11 rupees. 40 units at 11 rupees. January 15th purchase. Received purchase. 40 units at what's the price? 11 rupees. 40 into 11 how much? 4. So now on January 15th the balance will become, one balance is 100 into 10,000. The second balance is 40 into 11, 440. So this column is about January 15th balance. January 15th we have how much balance? We have January 15th 100 at rupees 10 and 40 units at rupees 11. This is the balance we have. After January 15th, what we have? January 20th. January 20th, what is this issue? The issue 80 units issued on January 20. January 20th issue means this is on January 20th 80 units issued. So this is the, so what is the price for this 80? The only question is what is the price for this 80 units? How much price? The question is how much price we have to set for 80 units. As we are following FIFO method, first in first out. What is the first quantity of material we are having in our stores is this is the first quantity. So this is to be sent out first. First in this is, so first out also this is. First in this is, first out also this is. So how much? 8. What is the price? 10. 80 into 10. How much? 800. How much? 800. What is the balance from this 100? 80 units were issued. So remaining is 20. So 20 into 10. How much? 200. So 40 units same is there. 40 into 11 how much? 440 is there. So what is the question? The question is at how much price this 80 units are issued? According to FIFO method, that is first in first out method. First in first out method. This we have to take the first material. What is the first material we are having? This is. So 100 minus 80, 20. So 20 into 10. So this is. Next we have February 10. Feb 10, what is we have? We are having in one Feb 10 another issue, that is 30 units. Feb 10 how much? February 10th, what is how much issued? 30. Another question is at what price this 30 units are issued? At what? February 10th. At what price this 30 units are issued? So obviously what we are having here 20 units first. What is first in? 20 units. So this is to be sent. 20 into 10 how much? 200. So from this 40 how much issued? From this 40 how much issued? 10 units. Nice, very nice. 10 units. So what is the price? 11. So that is 110. How much? 110. So what is simple? The 30 units, the price of 30 units is, the price of 30 units is we are having 20 units at 10 rupees balance and another 10 is from this lot. This lot. So this is over. So what is we are having from this 40 units, 10 units were issued. What we are having with 30 units we are having at 11 rupees, at 330 we are having. 50 we are having. So see here we have total we bought 140 units. From this 140 units how much issued? How much issued? 110 units is issued. So 140 minus 110, 30 units is balance. 30 into 11, 330. Next come what next? Feb 25. Feb 25 is another purchase of 60 units at 12. 60 units at 12. Feb 25. This is purchase 60 units at 12. 720. 20. Same. The balance is 60 units. Sorry. 30 into 11, 30, then 60 into 12, 7, 20. So the balance on January 5th 25 is 30 units 1 lot, 60 units 1 lot. We are having 90 units. We are having 90 units. Next come to Feb 25. Then what we are having? Feb 25. After Feb 25, what we are having? Okay, March 10. March 10. What happened? Another 40 units are issued. Another 40 units. So once again the question is what is the price for this 40 units? So March 10, 40 units are issued. But we are having here only 30 units at 11. That is 330. How much required? 10 units. 10 units how much? 12. 120. So so this is exhausted. Oh, this is over. Next we are having from the 60 units, 10 units were issued. 60 minus 10 how much? 50 units into 12 and 600. How much? 600. So last but not least, that is March 25. March 25, what happened? Another purchase of 50 units at 10. Purchase 50 units at 10. 50 units at 10, 500. So the balance is obviously 50 into 12 600, then how much? 50 into 10 500. This is the answer. This is the answer. This is the 50 into 12 600, 50 into 10 500. This is the answer. So so when you see what is the you have to concentrate on only one thing. Only what is that? What is the price for this 80 units? What is the price for this 30 units? What is the price for this 40 units? Remaining everything is problem given. The same problem is depicted here. Only thing is what is the price for 80 units? What is the price for 30 units? What is the price for 40 units? This is the question. Simple question. Answer. 80 యూనిట్లకి ఎంత ప్రైస్, ఎంత ధర, 30 యూనిట్లకు ఎంత ధర, 40 యూనిట్లకు. ఇది ఒక్కటే మనకి చిన్నది లాజిక్. సో ద స్టోర్స్ లెడ్జర్ అకౌంట్, దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ స్టోర్స్ లెడ్జర్ అకౌంట్. That is balance at the end is 50 into 12 600, 50 into 10 500. That's all. We can